2 straight matches, 3 goals, 1 brace, and a defense-splitting assist. Kevin De Bruyne has once again made the hardest parts of football look effortless. From the arrowed long-range opener that broke Kazakhstan's resistance to the slide rule feed for Jérémy Doku and the late clincher, his fingerprints were on every decisive beat of Belgium's 6-0 at Lotto Park on September 8. The sequence told its own story. On the 42 minutes, he stepped into space and lashed high. Moments before the interval, he slipped a pass for Doku to double the lead. After the restart, the Red Devils swarmed, with Nicolas Raskin scoring his first for the national team, Doku striking again, De Bruyne sweeping home on 84, and Thomas Meunier closing the book. 3 days earlier in Vaduz, he had already scored in a second 6-0, this time against Liechtenstein, turning an international window into a personal statement. The arithmetic matters. He is now on 34 goals for Belgium, clear of Eden Hazard on the all-time list and chasing only Romelu Lukaku's distant summit. The symbolism matters more, because the captain of 2023 continues to set tempo, create space, and choose the right risk at the right second. That blend of vision, timing, and leadership has traveled with him to club level as well. In June 2025, he made the audacious free transfer to Napoli, accepting Antonio Conte's Spartan demands in exchange for a new stage. Early league outings have already shown the same economy of touch. Receive on the half-turn, scan, split a line, arrive late for a finish. Nothing here suggests a farewell tour. Everything suggests a master accelerating into another chapter. If Belgium's path toward the 2026 World Cup looks clearer today, it is because their conductor still turns tight matches into open doors. Every carry, every through ball, every clean strike funnels toward a single truth. Class is not a phase, and age is not a ceiling, especially when the name on the team sheet is Kevin De Bruyne. From his first Serie A outings with Napoli, Kevin De Bruyne has looked instantly at home. A goal as if by appointment, and a flow of no-look, weight-perfect passes. Age hasn't dulled his vision or feel for tempo. If anything, his touches are sharper. Receive on the half-turn, glance once, split a line, then arrive late. Muscle memory now. The move to Naples has preserved his peak rhythm, placing him in a system that rewards craft over volume. Belgium coach Rudi Garcia has, in essence, said De Bruyne is still playing at a very high level, and the evidence is everywhere. Angles he creates for others, shots he keeps for himself, and the calm that spreads when the ball finds his boots. In Italy, they call a player like this a Fury class, one who alters games by presence as much as action. For the Red Devils, he is beyond 100 caps with 34 goals, a return matched by leadership since taking the armband in 2023. He was central to Belgium's 3rd place at the 2018 World Cup and remains a pillar at subsequent Euros. Where Eden Hazard once embodied invention, De Bruyne adds a cold finishing edge to a panoramic tactical mind. He sets pace, carves space, and threads passes to the centimeter, the heartbeat and metronome of Belgium. In match after match, the pattern repeats. Choose the right risk, execute the simple pass perfectly, and let the game open like a well-read book. The 6-0 over Kazakhstan pushed Belgium up to 2nd in Group J on 10 points after 4 matches, one behind North Macedonia with a game in hand. But the table only tells part of the story. With Kevin De Bruyne as the central axis, the Red Devils were more than a collection of stars. They were a connected machine, passing in triangles, pressing in waves, and finishing with a calm ruthlessness. Every possession run, every line-breaking pass, every shot De Bruyne touched carried weight, forcing opponents into reactive blocks and a creeping psychological strain. The showings against Kazakhstan and Liechtenstein were not flickers. They were proof of durability, timing, and influence that travels across years. At 34, he still sustains tempo, precision, and game reading that steadies teammates, unsettles markers, and keeps supporters breathless. Belgium's fans have every right to expect that next summer's World Cup will still feature a shining De Bruyne steering a deeper run, because this is not simply a midfielder playing well. It is a player redefining completeness. He marries tactical vision with sharp finishing and rare leadership gravity, so that each match and each touch under his boots feels like a scored movement of a symphony. As maestro, De Bruyne draws the Red Devils into soaring passages, tilting fields, slicing gaps, and etching his initials on the decisive moments, while simultaneously crushing resistance and imprinting a lasting chapter in the national record. He is the kind of footballer the world doffs its cap to, a study in endurance, craft, and relentless competitive spirit. Above all, he stands as living evidence for a simple truth often repeated yet rarely embodied at this level. Age is a number. Class endures.